Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm back. This is part 2 of the Flat Earth conspiracy. Now, when I left off, I was talking about how the waters in Antarctica and where the so-called polar ice caps bound the Earth. When you look at the example of the Flat Earth, you see it's surrounded around by ice ring. Now, this ice ring is miles deep and miles thick. They don't know how. If you ask me, I think they're trying to figure a way to get through this. But as men always do, you try to figure a way around something to speed up the process. This is why you're having the waters rising around the earth, because they're trying to see what's under this deep ice. And they don't understand the Most High has put these ice caps have been there before the flood. This is something he established in Genesis. Now I want to continue. I want to go to Isaiah 66. Because the Most High said that the earth is his footstool. Now, if you have a footstool, everybody who been in somebody's house, you never seen a circle or globe footstool. You see somebody sit on the couch, you never see them with their feet plopped up on a globe, on a ball. It's very hard to place your feet on a ball and be comfortable because the ball is constantly moving. Any little move you make is going to roll. But it would make sense that you can put your feet on a flat surface, just like any other normal footstool on this earth that has a flat surface and it has pillars underneath. This is a representation of the earth and the heavens. Let's go to Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66 verse 1. And I'm going to read. Thus says the Elohim, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that you buildeth unto me, and where is the place of my rest? The Most High said the earth is his footstool. You cannot have a globe footstool. Footstools are flat-ass surface with pillars underneath. They're not. So the Most High right here is giving you an example and a metaphor on what is the earth to him, how the earth looks from his point of view. He didn't say the earth is my ball of, I don't know what he didn't say. There's no mention of a globe or ball earth in these scriptures. Now we're gonna go to Job 9 to prove this pillar thing, because people think the earth is spinning around on an axis when actually the earth is on pillars being exalted and held up on the scripture says on a vast space of nothing really. Now, let's go to this. Job chapter 9. Job chapter 9 verse 5. Is it verse 5? No, it's verse 6. I'm going to start at verse 5 though. Which removeth the mountains, and they that know not, which overturneth them in his anger, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble, which command the sun, it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and tread upon the waves of the sea. Now we're going to start right there. It says spread out the heavens. Letting you know the heavens is spreaded out like I spoke about in the first video, the ark and the dome. Then it says the pillars that tremble thereof. Letting you know the earth sets on pillars. And when these people are dropping nuclear bombs and going to war, shaking the earth, they're making the earth pillars tremble, throwing the earth off. This is why the earth weather and everything is. This is why her weather is everything is threw off, because man continues to damage the earth. Man continues to lie. Let's go to Psalms 104. Let's go to Psalms 104. Verse, where are we going to start at Psalms 104? We're going to start at verse 5. Because, like as I was speaking about with the pillars, that lets you know that the earth has a foundation, a grounded foundation that it sits on. And if you look on the news and on the TVs and what your teacher said. They're going to tell you that the earth is spinning around on a stick, a visible pole, a stick. But that's a lie. Let's read. We're going to start at verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flaming fire? Who laid the foundations of earth that it should not be removed forever? Thou coverest it with the deep as with a garment, and the water stood above the mountain. Let's start right there. He said, who laid the foundations of the earth? The foundations are these pillars that I just spoke about. Now, as I was speaking about in the first video, the earth has ends to it. Now, there's no possible way that the earth could be a globe earth if it has ends to it. Something that's a ball, it keeps going around and going around. It has no end. I heard a video where it spoke about the Tower of Babel, that they were trying to build a tower to come out of the dome, to get to the top of the dome. Now, if the earth was moving and rotating, there would be no possible way to build anything on flat surface ground. This is fact. How are they building skyscrapers and all these large monuments if the earth is constantly moving? I never felt the earth move. The only time you feel the earth move is during an earthquake. So how could you believe that the earth is continually moving at all times? And then when the earth shakes from an earthquake, everybody stops. That's the earth moving. Not the earth is not rotating. This is another lie. If the earth is rotating, why don't we feel it? Why would we look up in the sky, only the sky is moving? Man, this is common sense. There's 100 videos over the subject, but I'm just doing a Hebrew review through the scriptures, letting you know constantly through the scriptures that the Most High is proving that the earth is flat. He's never said that the earth was a globe. He always spoke on the earth as having four corners, having ends, having a dome over it, having bounds to it. There's valleys and peaks. There's no, if anybody has been driving or going anywhere and walking on foot, you will see that the earth couldn't possibly be globe. When you're looking across the sea, if you're on a lake or on a beach or something, you look across the sea, you see that it's a flat, the sea or the lake or the river is flatly across. There is not bending and curving over. And it's going flat for miles and miles and miles. Then you know the earth is flat. If you go to West Virginia somewhere, they got a lot of mountains and valleys and peaks, you will see that the earth has a level. It's just that it goes down like somebody dug into the earth and it comes back up to regular sea level, a regular level. It's never curving around. If you ever been on a roller coaster or any high monument on the earth, skyscrapers, etc., look across the city and you will see that the earth is clearly flat across. There's no bending of the earth. How could the earth be a globe? That means you would have buildings leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Literally, every skyscraper and monument will be leaning like the Tower of Pisa because it's not on flat ground. It's on a curvation ground. So this again is another lie. You have valleys and peaks. You don't have a round globe earth. You got brothers who still believe this. Come on, man. How old are we? What are we in, third grade? What are we in, third grade? The scriptures constantly talk about a dome. It constantly talks about the ends of the earth. It talks about pillars. All this information is coming out now. The government and the elitists, you have no other country saying that they landed on the moon. You have no other country claiming this lie but America. Because the people in America are so brainwashed and so to believe anything they see on TV and the media to be facts that they can't even use their own common sense and their own everyday basis. How many years have you been living on this earth? Use your basis on how many years you've been living on this earth to come out with the fact is the earth flat around. Don't listen to the TVs. Make your own analysis, your own experiment on this situation. When you're taking trips, look at the earth. Notice it. Notice how the earth, the structure of the earth is. It's not a globe. If you ever get on a plane, next time you people are on an airplane, look at the bird's eye view you have and tell me, does the earth bend or is it flatly across? A large, vast land going all the way across. That's what I want people to do next time you get the chance. Challenge science. Challenge the media. Challenge man to prove that what he's saying is facts. Because we found out over the years that man has lied many times. Many times. They want you to think that they're out here defying nature, out here going to different galaxies and all this stuff to take your mind away from what's really going on this earth today. To put you in the mind state of thinking, well, man, they're light years ahead. The future must be bright. The future isn't bright long as this earth is in the turmoil that it's in. Long as the lies are being spread on this earth as it is. This earth is on its way to destruction. They're destroying earth. She's being destroyed as we speak. So they sell you dreams of another earth that they can go on and destroy and not take care of as they have did their first earth. How do you people feel like you deserve to go and find another galaxy and earth and you can't even take care of the one you have? They have yet to discover everything on this earth, but yet they lie to you through TVs and medias that they're doing everything, that they're discovering new vast creatures and all. They're not doing this. They're not. There's creatures that haven't been discovered. There's land and water masses that haven't been discovered. But they're not going to tell you. There's depths of the sea that they haven't visited. The sea, the sky is another sea. This is why when they go out in the sea, this is why they go out in space. They claim they can't breathe because it's another form of the ocean. When you go underneath the water, you cannot breathe. When you go above the sky, you cannot breathe. And what color is the sky? The sky is blue because it's the representation of water. Just like the sea is blue, the sky is blue. I don't know what more can I say about the situation. I think I'm just going to end it right here. And if I have anything else or any other information, I'll let you brothers and sisters know. But until then, I'm Base Jerusalem. This is the Hebrew Life. Shalom, brothers and sisters.